Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another episode of the greatest superstar tournament. We are international tonight. Paris, France. Some would say the greatest crowd of all time, and understandably so. But man, you can't have a greatest superstar tournament without this man involved. The man who consistently innovates himself, no matter where he is, no matter what time of year it is. He just consistently reinvents time after time. It is Y2J, the Ayatollah of rock and roller, the list maker. It is Chris Jericho, and I'll be damned if I don't see a great performance from him tonight and potentially even see him moving on to the next round of this tournament. And Chris Jericho's opponent tonight is somebody he is fairly familiar with. WCW days, they fought together against each other. WWE was no different. It is Booker T. Bad Bunny performance and all. He is here for a fight of his life, and he will do absolutely anything and everything to make sure he comes out on top. This crowd is absolutely on their feet right now and going completely berserk, as they always do. They're in for a special treat in this matchup. Insecurity straight off the bat from Chris Jericho. Not even going to do a lockup, nothing like that. Straight to the fight, straight to the action. Realizing, hey, if he hopes to advance, he has to do this exactly like that. But now there's a bit of a lockup happening. But premature, if you will. Considering that you usually start the match off, not after you've already done an attack, but what a cheap shot from Chris Jericho. I've said it time and time again, said it before and I'll say it again. Cheap shot maybe, but a necessary shot. Anything and everything to come out on top. And those clobbering blows from Jericho, trying to bust Booker T open perhaps. Missed the standing moonsault. Booker T just a little too fresh, a little too quick. In with the roll-up, small package. But only a 1 count. And in with the elbow from Booker T. Can you dig that, sucker? Now rolling around the ring. Prancing around. Shot to the face. Into the gut. In with the DDT. Hey, that's devastating as it is on the inside of the ring. You add that ring mat on the outside. It's with very little give, if you will. And that's gonna absolutely hurt. Take a lot out of you. Chris Jericho may be showing signs of that right now. Looks like a bit of a misstep after that DDT on the outside. The referee had a 6 count. We've seen matches end in the past by count out. I don't like it really, and I know I could just change the ruling a little bit and be like, no, there's not going to be count outs anymore. No, because we don't like seeing it in that way. But at the end of the day, a win's a win still. You don't like to see it. You want to see pinfall or submission victories, but at the end of the day, if you win by count out, you win by count out. It's a kind of a cheap way, but I mean, come on, to advance in this tournament, to be known as the best, any win is acceptable. At least in the eyes of the superstar. As a fan, not so much, but in the eyes of the superstar, a win's a win. But there's no doubt about it. By the end of the day, when the finals come around, you are going to be deserving of that victory. Because there will only be one way to win at the end of the day, and that is by pinfall or submission. I'm not going to give away my secrets as to how that's going to turn about at the end. Lion Salt from Chris Jericho had to maneuver himself a little bit. And another one! The double factor. Trying to make sure to take all the air out of Booker T. And what was that? I don't know if that was really a code breaker. Single knee code breaker, maybe. And then straight in with the Lion Tamer from Chris Jericho. Got locked in tight. Booker T's got nowhere to go. No escape. No way out of this. No, I'm speaking too soon. Somehow rolled through. Booker T seems to be taking his time getting to the top rope. Is he going to hit it? My goodness. It's been years since we've seen that from Booker T. The Houston hangover. But a 2.5 count. What a near fall. Now you have to imagine we must be nearing that part. Bookend hits. Is that going to get the job done against the Y2J? But no. Another kick out, and Booker T clearly frustrated. Understandably so. And Chris Jericho in with his double drop kicks, ducks the clothesline, in with a crossbody. Now he's a bit more fired up, straight in with a desperate cover if you ask me. I don't think that's going to get the job done. But Jericho must have thought that perhaps it might get done, or else he just at least exerts more energy. And now, can he turn him over? Onto his belly, the walls of Jericho. Locked in again. But Booker T again managing to escape. He's just got the answers to the walls of Jericho, to the Lion Tamer. Booker T has been one step ahead of Jericho in this matchup. And I believe in matchups between Jericho and Booker T, Jericho has at least one up on Booker. But will that case be different tonight? It has been an even competition if you ask me. But anything and everything can happen. When you have the title of being the greatest of all time on the line, that changes everything. That changes the game. Because not only are you pulling out your normal stuff in your matchup, you're reinventing yourself, re-innovating yourself, pulling out all the stops, putting out new things in order to come out on top, to be known as the winner, and a deserving winner at that. What a knee shot to the head of Jericho. Now Booker T taking this action back in the ring. We love to see it. Going to the top rope again. We saw Houston hang over already, but not going to go for its second time. Calling Jericho to his feet. In with a drop kick. Straight to the face. That may have knocked his teeth out. May have knocked him unconscious as well, but no. Another big kick out from Jericho. But Booker T not letting that phase him. Good thing. You can't let anything like that phase you in a match like this. Kick to the gut. In with the scissors kick. Jericho almost absolutely decapitated him. And that is all she wrote. What the hell? What the damn hell? Jericho still somehow, some way fighting back. Don't know how he does. Judas effect. Judas effect out of nowhere to Booker T. No freaking way. But Booker T now with the big kick out. I mean, and this isn't even the main event, folks. And these two are putting on a main event performance. Holy damn to the hell. Possibly a wind-breaking shot there to offer the gut to Booker T. But another big kick out. What is it going to take to get these superstars down? Booker T rolling to the outside. Chris Jericho to the top rope. Oh, and he missed the axe handle. Thought he had measured it up perfectly. Didn't work out. I got a handful of head as Booker T tried to take him to the corner, but Jericho fighting back. I got him in the head as well. Into the corner goes T. Jericho. Oh, I tried to throw him out. He hangs on. Jericho not letting that phase him. Triangle drop kick. And that is devastating, folks. Absolutely devastating. Jericho can't let Booker T have too much room to breathe. You let your opponent have too much room to breathe, and that can be it. And then what a moonsault. Beautifully done. And for a man the age of Jericho, it is absolutely stunning to see that he's still able to pull out moves like that. Jericho now circled the ring for a moment, maybe thinking of something else. Going to the top rope, thinking of realizing he has to pull out all the stops and then some. Is he going to hit on axe handle to the outside? Damn help. Booker T just like that to his feet. Quickly in the ring. Jericho following after him. Owen tried to grab Booker T. Didn't quite work out. In with a spine buster. Now Booker to the third time. Third time now to the top rope. Tried something. Oh, and he still somehow is. He grazed Jericho with that elbow. And a big kick out again and again and again. At this point, what is going to stop them? These superstars are going to have to die, it seems, in order to be taken down. Now targeting the knee of Jericho is Booker T. Now Jericho looks to be in a dangerous spot. You don't want to be there. No, what, Booker T, what is in your mind? No, not on the hardest part of the ring. Gosh damn it. I mean, that is a back-breaking move. Now just clobbering him on the ground. Booker T seems to be showing a bit of frustration perhaps. A little bit of anger, fury, and unleashing it on Y2J. And oh, what a heel kick. Now calling him to his feet. Calling him to... No, wait. Not on the outside, damn it! Bookend on the outside to Chris Jericho. Now bringing him back into the ring. You've got to just go straight into the cover, Book. You literally don't need to do anything else. He is knocked out. He is absolutely knocked out. In with the cover. There you go. Count to an absolute 100. What is this man made of? What in the damn hell is Jericho made out of? After a bookend on the outside, kick out, but scissors kick again. Is that the final block? Jericho's hands on the rope. Jericho's hands on the rope. Referee out of position. Didn't see it. But Booker T with the win. You have to imagine that Jericho's hand was under the rope. Maybe he didn't even know it was under the rope. But if he did, it was because he had no energy to kick out. That was, I mean, the ref was at fault there. The referee did not see it. He was understandably so, he is out of position. But clear as day from our vantage point, from the camera's vantage point, Jericho had his hand under the rope. Because there was kick out after kick out after kick out from both these superstars, but especially from Jericho. I mean, that heel kick was followed up. You'll see right here, right now. Bookend, not just any bookend, bookend on the outside. Jericho, this was the cover. After that specific bookend, I thought it was over. I thought you could count to 1,000. He kicked out somehow, some way. Scissor kick, handed into the rope, still got the 3 count. But nonetheless, Booker T advances to round 2. Sorry, quarterfinals. My goodness. I'm all messed up. Round 2 still. Round 2. It is round 2, folks. My head is just, I don't know where it was. But I mean, he advanced to round 2. A fully booked round 2. Great round 2. Man, still great to see him go, but controversial fashion nonetheless. Oh my goodness, and here comes my bae, the animal Batista. I absolutely have so much love for this man right here. Because, in all honest to goodness, he is probably my top 5 superstars of all time. Just my top favorite. You can look at it at whatever standpoint you want to. But he is one of my favorites. Top 5 for absolutely damn sure. Man, I'm excited to see him in this tournament. I'm excited to see him in this matchup. A main event matchup on Monday Night Raw. And here comes the Ring General Gunther. And folks, I mean, come on. He may be a young buck. He may still be a current superstar. He may be in his early days of his career. But there is an absolute reason why he has been champion for 90% of his career. Because he is that damn good. Absolutely well-deserved to be in this tournament. Big question is, will he be able to pull out all the stops in order to come out on top? Especially when you're going one-on-one with the animal Batista. The crowd is ready for this one. For this main event match, and on the side of Batista, kind of surprised it's not a bit more split. But again, Batista is the animal. He is a legend, a Hall of Famer. Well, actually, not technically a Hall of Famer just yet. Future Hall of Famer for sure. That time is still coming. We are waiting, chomping at the bit for that Hall of Fame induction. But in my eyes, he's already a Hall of Famer. And I've said this before, folks, in previous episodes, in previous matches. I try not to show favoritism, but when it comes to the Greatest Superstar Tournament, I cannot help it. Sometimes I'm just not sure on who I want to win. Sometimes I'll just have a little bit of an edge on who I want to win. I love Gunther. Again, here in my eyes, Gunther is a future Hall of Famer. But I mean, I have the animal all the way in this one. What a chop. Batista has never felt the likes of a Gunther chop. And if anything, that not only is he feeling that, but that must have fired him the hell up. Into in a lock-up position, but Gunther with the strength, the power to knock over the animal Batista. And that is no easy feat alone, folks. Not anybody can just push over Batista like that. Batista showing his fury right now. Ducks down from Gunther. In with the sidewalk slam. Gunther rolling to the outside, but you are not safe against the animal going to the outside. Oh, and maybe he just baited him in. That cheap shot to the gut. But Batista still managed to fight back. Regardless. Got him up. Deadlift power slam. And it is pretty difficult to match the power of Batista. There's no doubt about that. But if anybody can, it is Gunther. And now the two facing off, squaring off, but Batista again got the edge over Gunther. And what a chop of his own. Now got to target the knee, target the leg. Gonna make sure you can't walk, can't even have the strength to potentially lift Batista up for a powerbomb of his own. This is actually a battle of the powerbombs if you think about it. Batista's got his Batista bomb. And Gunther has his own powerhouse powerbomb. What a scoop slam. Man. Not many people can do that to Batista. But if anybody can, it is Gunther. No way. I was just talking about the powerbomb. No way. And that's taken out so many opponents in the past. Will it do it to Batista? No, it does not. Batista saying, you got to do another one. You got to do more than that to get me down. I am the innovator of the powerbomb. I am the one who made the powerbomb that much more famous than maybe it already was. Good on one knee and big boot from Batista. Now in with a spine buster. Man, when you think of spine busters, folks, Batista's up there as one of the superstars you consistently think about. He just executes it so perfectly. A roll-up pin from Gunther trying to steal a victory against the animal. Didn't work out. And now Gunther's going to try and take the advantage, but nope. You got to keep him down better than that if you hope to execute something like that. Reversal of the Irish whip though, and in with a sharp elbow. Now going to clobber him while he's down. My goodness, that was a hard damn shot. I believe the forehead of Batista may be busted open after that shot. That was a brutal one. In with the Dragon Sleeper. But Batista rolling through. Batista does have a slight MMA background. So he knows how to get out of those submission holds. Now, sharp shot from Gunther. No, we saw this in the previous match. We saw this! Still devastating to see. But Batista's got a hard-ass back. If anybody can take a stand like that, it is the animal. Now the animal, no way, no way. Oh my goodness, Batista bomb on the apron and swing him around. That may have knocked Gunther right out. Such a devastating shot. Maybe a receipt to Gunther. Gunther, I don't even know if he knows where he is right now. And oh, the Batista bite. The Batista bite. The beast bite is locked in on Gunther. Remember, you can't win by submission on the outside, but you can damn well wear your opponent down, maybe even make your opponent pass out. Batista may have done exactly that to Gunther because he is not moving. Now taking him back into the ring. I mean, Batista can probably just pin him at this point. And there he does. He listens to me. Heard the voice in his head coming from my headset. I don't want to kick out from Gunther. I thought he was fast asleep, but that's going to be natural instinct. Just grabbed him in with a massive clothesline. That would make even JBL proud. Calling Batista to his feet. Taking him. Got him locked in. And a second, Gunther. No, his feet are on the rope. His feet are. Not again, ref. Not again. And a kick out from Batista. Forced to kick out because the referee did not do his damn job acknowledging the freaking rope break. And now Batista catching Gunther in midair. And in with the world's strongest slam. In with the cover from Batista to Gunther. And a kick out from Gunther. How much more does Gunther have in his arsenal? I was even damn well surprised he managed to pull off another powerbomb to Batista. After getting a beast bite on the outside and falling asleep at that. Those chops, chop after chop. But again, it seems like those chops do nothing on Batista. Fires him up more than anything else. I got him on the shoulders. We saw a power slam earlier. Nope. Snake eyes on the ropes. In with the cover goes Batista. Thinks that may have taken everything out of Gunther. Still nothing. What's it gonna take? What is it gonna take? And now Batista is ready. Does this. I don't think I've ever seen him do a body splash. But he did it right here. Calling Gunther to his feet. And went for a spear. Gunther saw it coming. Butt splash missed though. Could have broken a tailbone. And sharp elbow from Batista. In with a clothesline. And it's Batista's turn. Clobber Gunther while he's down. Try to bust him open. Don't think it was effective. And we saw this earlier again. Batista, so much strength, so much power. Power slam to Gunther. Now just throwing him across the ring. Gunther, referee's at 8. We can't see a damn thing. We can't see a damn thing. Referee at 9. Is Gunther even to his feet? No way. My goodness. Gunther clearly had no more energy left in him. And again, you hate to see it. You hate to see a count-out victory, but maybe that was the only way Batista was going to get a victory over Gunther, and maybe even vice versa, dare I say it. Because these two gave each other absolutely everything. Their best shots. Batista had Gunther to sleep with a beast bite. Did not work out. I think he hit a powerbomb at some point. Did not work out. Gunther had 2 powerbombs on Batista. Did not work out. It feels like a count-out victory was the only way a victory was going to be had in this matchup. Because that was physical. That was brutal. Quite frankly, main event worthy matchup. I thought it was going to be tough to beat the first matchup. But these two absolutely did exactly that. Say what you will about the ending. Say what you will about a count-out victory. Again, from a fan perspective, you hate to see it. You don't like to see such an awesome match like this be done on a count-out victory. But from a superstar perspective, a win is a win. And the Animal Batista, I'm still happy he advances because he does. Round 2 advances, and he is going to renew a feud with Booker T. Because round 2, we're going to see Batista against Booker T. Man, that's going to be exciting to see. That's going to be exciting to watch. And I cannot wait to see that one come into fruition. Man, we are almost at the end of round 1 matches. We've got one more episode to come to see the end of round 1 matches in this greatest superstar tournament It's been a hell of a ride. I have loved every single moment of it, seeing how these have come together, seeing what these superstars are going to do to come out on top and be known as the greatest of all time. But folks, that's all we have for tonight. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, not forget to smash the like button, share the video, subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, turn the notification bell so you don't miss a single episode. Keep tight, keep well, keep fighting the big fight.